Okay, YouTube. Keyshawn Davis stops an overweight Lemos in 2 rounds. He knocked him out in 2 rounds. Lemos had a terrible game plan and lost after purposely cheating. And Keyshawn called out a lot of big names and wants a championship. Let's get it. All right, first of all, Keyshawn Davis stops the overweight Lemos in 2 rounds. The first round, Keyshawn was getting the feel for Lemos' strategy. He was stabbing him to the body to stop his forward momentum and take his L away. And that jab looked like it was hurting him. It was stopping him in his tracks. Like he would get froze when Keyshawn was jabbing him to the gut. And I think that's what dictated the fight because he couldn't get past that jab. He was throwing gazelle jabs like he was Marvin Hagler, some crazy shit, and throwing a lot of leaping hooks and big overhands. So he was throwing big, powerful punches, but he wasn't landing shit. And at that moment, I was like, bro, I know this is not the capacity. I know this is not what Richard Hitchison was struggling against. A dude just lunging on the line, throwing big punches and hoping to land some shit. So Keyshawn was turning his ass and control. He was swim moving out of and turning him. He was swim moving, getting over his back and turning him. And that was dictating the fight. That and a jab to the stomach. That was a perfect game plan by Bomac. Bomac is the best boxing trainer in the sport. He had like 4 different fights last night and they all won in dominant fashion. But the reason I say that is because Lemos came in overweight to get some type of advantage. Who knows if he was on PEDs or not? I don't know, because he could have been trying to do the Ryan method. But he came in overweight on purpose. He trained to be overweight. But Keyshawn was on that shit. So Keyshawn was jabbing him to the stomach. Keyshawn was turning him. And then it turned into the second round. In the second round, Lemos lunged for a punch. And Keyshawn used his own weight against him and crossed his line with a strong right hand and made him fall. Once he fell, he was hurt. Keyshawn was sensitive, so Keyshawn got right back at him, and Keyshawn hit him again. Boom! He fell twice. In boxing, there's something called a 3 knockdown rule, meaning if you get knocked down 3 times in 1 round, the fight is over. So when Keyshawn knocked him down that second time, he smelled blood in the water, and he just jumped on him and started throwing his hardest punches. Landing everything. Boom. Right hand. Boom. Left hook. Boom. Uppercut. Boom. Left hook again. And he fell. And the ref fell with him. If you watch my short video, I'm probably going to pin it to this video. The ref fell with him. The ref fell trying to protect him. The ref was protecting him the whole damn fight. So, I mean, yeah, he was overweight. He was trying to throw lunging crazy punches, and he got stopped. And I don't feel no sympathy. In fact, I'm glad this happened. He got his ass whooped. And I do have to say that Keyshawn winning in this fashion takes away some of the credibility away from Devin complaining about the 3 pounds, because he still could say that he cheated, drug cheat, but at the end of the day, Keyshawn beat a dude who was way bigger than him. And Lemos had a terrible game plan, and he lost after purposely cheating. Bro, his game plan was lunge and hope he connect something. He didn't probe, he didn't control the space. He didn't have any type of go-to move. He was lunging, trying to throw big attacks, telegraphing it from the ground up. I'm looking at him, I'm like, no way do he think this shit gonna work? Like the whole first round, he was doing it. And Keyshawn didn't make him pay. Keyshawn was gathering info about it. Keyshawn was being smart. He was being a tactician. And he was like, okay, cool. This what he gonna do? If I feint him like this what he gonna do? If I jab him to the stomach, he gonna stop it. He gonna come forwards again. If I turn him, he ain't gonna know what to do. So Keyshawn was gathering all that information. And Lemos, he was just so one-dimensional, thinking that lunging and throwing big punches was gonna work. So after the second round, Keyshawn exploited that weakness. He was telegraphing big punches. And in case you don't know, a straight punch is quicker than a rounded punch. So when he saw Lemos about to throw a big round punch, he threw a straight punch, using Lemos' momentum against him, amplifying the damage of his own punch. Keyshawn beat that dude brutally, bro. And the dude cheated. He tried to get every advantage. First of all, he broke the schedule weight. Then he broke the rehydration weight. So the dude was literally a middleweight on the night of the fight. He was a middleweight. He was 155. He jumped. He was already 2 weight classes above Keyshawn on the way in. And then on the rehydration, he was about 4 weight classes ahead of Keyshawn. So, I mean, you know what it is. Typical cheater shit. But a cheater usually only cheats to cover up from his lack of skill, or lack of knowledge, lack of something. You only cheat because you lack. And he obviously lacked. He lacked the skill. He lacked the ring generalship. He even lacked the power. Keyshawn said when he felt the dude power, it didn't feel like nothing. Like, ain't no way you can blow up all this weight, do all this shit, and then not have no power. Like, that's disappointing. You know, I think he's Argentinian. Argentina got to be disappointed in this man, bro. They try to compare him to the likes of Marcus Maidana with the pressure fighting, but he's no Marcus Maidana, trust me. And Keyshawn called out a lot of big names and wants a championship. He keeps saying he's not gonna fight Shakur. Shakur, his brother, his best friend, but best friends fight in boxing all the time. Y'all could be friends again afterwards. If y'all really friends, y'all can make money together and fight again afterwards. That's why I stand on it. Of course he won't Tank. Everybody wants to see him and Tank. Davis versus Davis. That fight would be amazing. But you know, Tank got a habit of ducking the toughest competition. You know, he fought the weakest out of the four kings in Ryan Garcia. So Tank got a habit of ducking tough competition. And Keyshawn might even go to Barikchik. I forgot how to say his name. I know he's Ukrainian, but he has a belt as well. So Keyshawn might go his route if Loma or Tank don't give him an opportunity, because we know he's not fighting Shakur. So it's 3 other champions he can go after: Loma, Tank, or Barikchik. And all those fights are good, you know. I think Keyshawn is world title level. And I'm going to talk about Abdullah Mason in another video, and it's going to be nice. So, yeah, Keyshawn Davis stopped the overweight Lemos in 2 rounds. Lemos had a terrible game plan, and he lost after purposely cheating. He cheated on purpose. It was no mistake. He cheated on purpose. He trained to cheat. He said, I'm going to cheat on purpose. And Keyshawn called out a lot of big names and won a championship. So, man, let me know what y'all boys think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time, man. Real talk.